Good afternoon. Today we will study about a verb. A verb is a description for a subject. A verb describes a subject in a clause, and we can call a clause that equips with at least a subject and a verb. So we can understand that a verb is an essential constituent of a clause. A verb describes a subject with an experience, a condition, or an action based on the premise that the subject exists. The fact that the speaker states the subject in a clause means that the subject already exists. So we can say that the premise to apply a verb to describe a subject is that the subject exists. The verb as a verb is an essential constituent for a clause to describe the subject. The verb has 4 roles. The first role of a verb is the basic premise. To constitute a clause. A verb as a constituent of a clause is the first role of a verb. The second role of a verb is to reveal tense of the clause. As a clause includes a subject and a verb at least, the verb determines the tense of the clause. The tense means the gap of time between the present when the speaker states the clause at the present and the point in time when the experience, condition, or action from the definition of the verb actualizes. So we can say that tense is a gap between the 2 points in time. As a way of a conversation is broadened in the way of sharing a text, we can say that the speaker is the writer at that kind of conversation and the listeners are the readers of the text. The speaker reveals tense when the speaker writes the statement. The point in time when the speaker writes the statement is considered the present. And the point in time when the definition of the verb in the statement actualizes is considered the second point to discern the tense of the clause. We do not consider the point in time when the readers read the statement. We can understand that the tense is consistent with the point in time when the speaker states the clause. To reveal the tense is the second role of a verb. The third role of a verb is to reveal the information about the number of the subject and the role of the subject in the conversation between the speaker and the listeners. The number of the subject is discerned between one and the other number. Because number one is considered the divine number because our spiritual father integrates everyone, every child of the one with the number one. We can truly understand that the number 0 is considered not singular as not singular number. Whether the number of the subject is singular or plural is important for the listeners to accept various information from various statements. The listeners need to prioritize the incoming information from various speakers, so the speaker might care for the listeners to prioritize the information according to the number of the subject. This care is also applied to the fact about whether the subject is a participant in the conversation between the speaker and the listeners. The revealed information about the subject on the verb can be understood with this situation. A teacher in a class talks about a student out of the classroom, and the speaker or the teacher talks about a student in the classroom, then the object that the teacher tells about is the participant in the conversation. In this situation, the student in the classroom may pay attention to the second statement of the teacher, because the statement of the teacher can be according to the student oneself.